Home of the EFF paying his tribute there today. We do, and this of course is part of the EFF 10th anniversary celebrations formed just after the Marikana massacre. Malema saying earlier, you saw his speech, saying that the Marikana massacre and what happened there when mine workers were shot dead by police officers after police officers and security guards had been attacked by mine workers in the days prior, led to the formation of the EFF. You can see Julius Malema himself there. Floyd Chivambu is there. Dali Mpofu, the former chair of the EFF, also taking his sip there as well. So this, of course, part of the EFF 10th anniversary celebrations ahead of the big rally over the weekend.
Yes, Stephen.
AthiMtongana is our reporter on the ground there. Athi, good afternoon to you. What's happening there now?
Good afternoon, Stephen. As you can see the visuals in front of you, the top leadership of the economic freedom fighters partaking in a ceremonial remembrance, drinking traditional beer known as umqombothi. There you have it, the national chairperson Veronica Menta's turn. They term it Muva Bekile, Amba Bekile, which is loosely translated, let the traditional beer be passed on. So this is the TG then sipping on the traditional beer that has been prepared. The leader of the economic freedom fighters, Julius Malema, also taking a sip as a traditional act on the very same Koppie where those 34 mine workers were shot and killed by the South African police. So this is a ceremonial remembrance of the miners. Mr. Malema, you're live on Newzroom. Talk to us about this part of the celebration and what it actually means.
We are here to really pay our respect to the fallen heroes who were killed here on this mountain. And in a traditional way, there's no way you can celebrate the departed without drinking a traditional beer, umqombothi. And that's why we are here to, in a ceremonial way, pay our respect and to remind ourselves of where we come from. It is the blood that was spilled on this mountain which created this organization. And once we remember that, we'll never get lost.
What do you say to criticism? Celebration on soil where blood was spilled?
Well, it's not a celebration per se, it's a reminder. That's why we call it a traditional ceremony, where you remember where you come from. The EFF was formed here 10 years ago. And therefore, where was that criticism when we were formed 10 years ago on the same soil, when it was just 1 year after the massacre? So it can be that when it's 10 years down the line, you want to make it an issue. It's not an issue at all.
My last question to you is the particular ward here in Marikana has been taken over by the ANC, and yet this is where the EFF was birthed. What do you say to that?
Well, we had this ward, and it was taken back to the ANC. I'm very happy that it was taken away from the EFF because it shows that our people who were given that responsibility did not execute it to the best of their ability. That's what we always say to our people. We don't want to serve you for long. Give us 5 years. If we don't perform, take it away. What is painful is to take it away and give it to the ANC because those are worse than the EFF. But I wouldn't mourn when a word is taken away from the EFF. It means there's something wrong the EFF did because the EFF has to perform to the best of its ability. It must be a natural choice, especially for the people of Marikana. So, and we hope that our coming back here will serve to remind the fighters and the leaders of the EFF of what they are. They have to be the servants of the people. And when you are a servant of the people, people just fall in love with you.